Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365.com, the podcast. I'm Jared.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Today, we're just going through our projected schedule 1.0.
Yes.
It's a big one, very long. It covers 21 to up to 24 haunts, depending on scheduling, um, and over 80 attractions we're going to go through.
I cannot wait.
I know. We've been working hard all weekend on the scheduling. Some of the schedules may change because some of the haunts have not updated, but I went by when they were open last year to what would concur to this year.
Yes.
So odds are not a lot's going to change. Hi, how you guys doing? Brooklyn. I've been to Brooklyn. Hopefully the nice part of Brooklyn. We're also live recording on Instagram, so that'll be fun. So we're just going to hang out, talk about the haunts we're planning on visiting. If it's one that I'm questionable about for timing, I'll make that a mention. Like I said,
Yes.
all this can change. This is 1.0. I don't know where Park Slope, Brooklyn is. I've been to... can't remember the place in Brooklyn. I've been to Brooklyn a lot, actually. Mainly in the main road under the L. I've been under there a lot.
And we're located in South Jersey.
Yeah. So we're going to be answering questions on Instagram as well. It's going to be fun. Just me and Terry. No interview today. It's a lot freer without the headphones. Having a good time. All right. So you want to start off our little haunts? Oh, Prospect Park. I've been through there. Kind of a tough little area there. All right. So first up.
We are kicking off with September 10th, Field of Screams, for their media night.
And it is 30 years for them of Harvesting Fear. You can see the logo up top here. I like how they did that this year.
Yes.
I just stole that from them.
They have 4 attractions.
Oh, it's a good area now. Yeah, I know there's a lot of L's in Brooklyn. If I think of the street name, I'll come up with it. Yep, there's 4 attractions at Field of Screams.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
There's Frightmare Asylum.
Yep.
Den of Darkness.
Yep.
There are Haunted Hayride and Nocturnal Wasteland.
Yep, and we'll be heading there September 10th. Next on the board, moving on up. Pennhurst is on our list. We'll get there shortly. Pennhurst was a good time. Since you're in New York, have you been to Pure Terror Scream Park? I have not been there yet. We haven't had a chance to have them on. All right, so September 17th. Ready?
Nightmare on Gravity Hill.
Nightmare on Gravity Hill. It's one long walkthrough. The walkthrough is about 25 minutes.
They're in Jackson, New Jersey.
Okay. Yep, Jackson, New Jersey. One solid walkthrough. The one scene I always remember, I hope it's still there, is the
movie?
The movie theater.
Yes, yeah. The movie theater. That was awesome.
Yep. Next on the board, September 18th. First time visit. Kim's Crypt Haunted Mill in Spring Grove, Pennsylvania. Home of Terror Trail, House of Eyes, I'm going to say that wrong, but Horror of Mengi's Mill. So it should be a fun night out there. Have not been there.
It should be fun. Yeah. I like going to new ones because you don't know what to expect.
And we should have been here already.
Yes, because it's not far.
No. It just, we got to...
we got to expand.
Yeah. So you're right there, Shut. It's Nightmare on Gravity Hill is by Great Adventure. All right, so that was September 18th, Kim's Crypt. Next on the board,
September 23rd, Valley of Fear in Feasterville, PA. It's always a good time.
Yep, great time. Good time. Enjoy doing it. They are home of the original Haunted Hayride, Willie's Shipwreck Cove, and Miles Manor. Which Miles Manor really stuck out to me last year.
Yes.
It did.
It was fun.
All right. So that was Valley of Fear. Next up.
September 24th, Field of Terror.
First time stop for us.
That's in East Windsor, New Jersey.
Yep. A little more north than well, not really. But we Got to interview Sarah from Field of Terror.
Yes.
That just dropped this weekend. So that was good. Also, we're recording this on July 17th. So, like I said, this can change with dates coming in. Oh, thank you so much. That's about 22 years of collecting right there.
Mhm.
There's more. If you go through our YouTube videos, I do a whole behind the scenes tour and you can actually see all of it. It's down there a ways. It's in the short splats columns. But there's a behind the scenes. Pretty cool. The Field of Terror is made in East Windsor, New Jersey, home of the Carnival, Timmery Manor, and Trail of Terror.
That's new for us.
Yep, new for us. And I will note that some of these attractions may change. As I said, a lot of places have not updated the website yet, so we might have some new, we might have some different. This one I think is updated, so we're good to go on that one.
September 25th, we're heading to Hotel of Horror.
New one for us.
Yes.
I really want to check this out because I was listening to, I got really into the haunt mood this weekend.
Yes.
I mean, I don't really leave it, but I was really amped up because I got the date I was waiting for. I got all the info that I needed to, start this coming down. So, Hotel of Horror is praised by the Fall Informer. So I'm excited to see what they have. At the end of this night, we may be doing the Waldorf Estate. Waldorf Estate's tough for us because it's not open on Sundays. And we kind of pretty much filled up Friday and Saturday rather quickly. And it's really hard for us to go far on Friday.
Right,
Just
because we don't know if you're getting off a plane.
We don't know if I'm getting off a plane. We can't really pick up the food. Stuff like that. Yeah, check it out on YouTube. Subscribe. I mean, we're growing slowly but steadily. This was a good week. Our goal is 200 subscribers before haunt season. We started as a website years ago, 7 years ago. And we just started the YouTube at the beginning of last season. So I wanted to hit a certain number before this haunt season. So Hotel of Horror, Saylorsburg, PA. It's made up of the Hotel of Horror and Altered Nightmares.
That could be interesting.
It's a cool name. I like that, Altered Nightmares. All right, September 30th, reigning champion of Halloween Haunts 365 for Haunt of the Year last year, Reaper's Revenge.
That's in Scranton, PA.
That's in Scranton, PA. It is made up of Haunted Hayride, Lost Carnival, Delirium, Pitch Black, Sector 13.
It's always a good time.
Yep, I'm excited. Going in the red a little bit there. You're even going higher than me.
Sorry.
It's all right. We're always playing with the audio and making adjustments here. All right, so Reaper's Revenge. Can't wait. Reigning champion of the world.
And then October 1st, we are headed up to Bates Motel in Glen Mills, PA.
Correct. Now, you should really subscribe to their social media because I just got a hell of a discount on our tickets that I've already have them.
They're doing 50% off?
I already have them. So make sure you subscribe to their, I think I found them on Facebook. And, I wanted to buy them before it goes on, they're on sale till the 22nd, we read. So make sure you get your tickets now because it's half off. It's really half off. And if you're going later in the season, the Bates, get the VIP.
Definitely.
Yep. But they are made up of the Bates Motel, the Haunted Hayride, and Revenge of the Scarecrows in Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. Always a fun time. Always one I look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's fun.
I'm excited. All right, so moving on. Let's get rid of that. Next up on the list, reigning Attraction of the Year holder in Passaic, New Jersey for October 2nd, Brightland Asylum. Brightland Asylum is made up of Portal 9, the Brightland Asylum, and the Bleeding Grounds. So, always a good time.
The cats are wrestling.
Yeah, because we need that right now. Unbelievable. It's always something. We can't just ever just record. It's amazing. For sale at HalloweenHaunts365.com, we have a dog and 2 cats.
Jack is picking on Opie.
It's fine. All right, so that's Brighton Asylum. Where am I at? Okay.
October 7th, Night of Terror in Mullica Hill, New Jersey.
Boom. Night of Terror. Good time. October 7th. Should finally be cooling off by then. The Playground. Harvest. Dark Dreams. The Ride of Terror. And Haunted Paywall Hayride. So also with this video or podcast, however you're listening to us, I will start reaching out to these haunts about August 15th, I think.
Yeah,
Because they should all be finalized by then. I'm not going to tag them all in this right now. So, just to continue, we're going to just pause this real quick. All right, we're back after that quick pause. Again, Night of Terror, always a great night out. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing Brian out there. It's going to be a good time. Next up,
October 8th, 13th hour in Wharton, New Jersey.
Yep. This is home of the House of Nightmares, the Attic, and the Dark Side of Hayden House. We've been there twice now. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to seeing the changes they make. We still got to interview Mickey.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about that. We have to do that.
Yes, we do.
Because I know Horror 365 has been working on getting her on, too. But she's got a baby, and I completely understand how that shit works. So, we'll see what happens. But Mickey, hit me up. All right. You want to go next? What do we got next?
October 9th, Pennhurst.
Just talk. Don't.
Pennhurst Asylum.
Pennhurst Asylum.
Spring City, PA.
Spring City, PA. Home of Pennhurst Asylum, the morgue, and the tunnels. Now, we haven't been to Pennhurst in some time.
It's been a minute.
Probably been about 6 years. I made it up. Actually, this is one of the first ones I scheduled because I wanted to make it a point to get back there.
Yeah.
So we have that in the calling. We will be there October 9th. Relatively. We'll see what happens with all of this. And also there's weather to play with.
This
true. Is if everything plays beautifully.
In a happy
world where we have no rain in September, October, this is what we're going at. But we can always switch because some are indoor, some are outdoor. We can pop. It's no big deal.
Move it around.
Yep. All right. So, which one was that?
Pennhurst.
Still above my head.
So, then October 14th, we're headed to Bloodshed Farms drive-thru in Columbus, New Jersey.
Keep messing up. I'm gonna hit this now hiring shit.
Getting tongue-tied.
I know. You haven't read in a while. We've just been talking to people. Hey guys, thanks for coming in, hanging out, recording the show. John, I see you there. You better still be in here too. Because your spot's coming up. Hard Nights, October 3rd through the 11th. All right, I'll make sure I put that in there. So we also got to do that review as soon as you get back. I don't care if you're tired. Okay. All right, so Bloodshed Farms, home of the drive-thru, Columbus, New Jersey. Great friends of the show. Looking forward to seeing that. We just had May on. That will release Friday.
Yes.
Yep. That will release Friday. All right, so Bloodshed Farms, we probably be our 8th time there, I think. 7th, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, next up, a new one.
October 15th, 301 Devil's Playground.
Yep, in Galena, Maryland. This is a new one for us.
Yes.
We're excited. Can't wait to see what's going on down there. They are home of House of Hell, 3D Phobia, the Barn of Torture, and the Harvest. So, I mean, I don't know why we haven't made it. I've been seeing this pop up for the last 7 years, and I
And
guess,
it's not that far from us.
yeah. And you gotta remember, we had young kids at the start of this,
Yeah.
so it was tough working everything around. But now we have a teenager, and we have my dad living closer, so we can attack, and we are attacking this year. Bigger than we ever have before. All right, so that's Devil's Playground. Looking forward to seeing something new. And it's only an hour from us, which is crazy. All right, so
Grab the Doritos and go.
Doritos and go. Bonjo, how's it going, man? We'll see you September 10th, sir.
Oh, my brother joined.
Your brother popped on. How's it going, everyone? All right, you want to do the next one, dear?
So October 16th, we're headed to Lehigh Valley Scream Park in Orfield, PA. Hollow of Horror Hayride. Oh my gosh.
Does anyone know how to talk out there? Now hiring
I hate you.
at HalloweenHaunts365.com. The podcast. Hard knowledge is a plus.
I hate you.
I know. All right, so
Condemned Haunted House. That sounds pretty cool.
that is a cool name for a haunted house. We're doing good, Bonjo, man. We're getting excited. I can't wait. I've already booked all our hotels, too. All right, so they also have new for 2022 Psychopath Corn Maze. And we're told we have to eat the fries there because they're grown on the farm.
Oh, okay.
They apparently have like a whole
Love
foodway
fries.
up there. So it's the first time there. I'm excited. And then our big trip.
Yes.
The first stop of this big trip will be Salem, Massachusetts. A lot of stuff to do there. I don't know how much haunt stuff there is to do, but we'll find something if there's one at night. Because we're hitting Salem on our way up to
Haunted Overload
Haunted Overload.
in Lee, New Hampshire.
Yep, Lee, New Hampshire. Looking forward to Haunted Overload. One of the top haunts in the country. Looking forward to see Nikki and all their hard work. I watch it every week on their Instagram and everything. The amount of shit they're doing in this build. It's crazy. It's one of a kind. It's far. It's our first like real big haunt trip. Not just a haunt that I see while I'm out working. Yeah, we'll see you September 10th if you're there, Bonjo. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. So that's Haunted Overload. On the way back from Haunted Overload, another new one. This one I've heard tons about and haven't made it to yet.
We had it on our list, but we just never made it.
Yep. Headless Horseman in Ulster Park, New York. This is made up of 9 attractions.
Jesus, that's a lot.
The Lunar Motel, Nightshade, Glutton's Diner, Mama Rose's Swamp Shack, Evil Reaping Corn Maze, Dr. Dark's Sideshow, Horseman's Tomb, Defeat 2 Raven Manor, and there might be a new one, as the website alludes to, the Horseman's Night of Shadows. That could either be the Hayride or something new they're working on. They didn't really explain it. So, we'll see. But yeah, that's the Headless Horseman. Another top-rated haunt that we will finally be making it to this year. Okay. Continue us on.
October 23rd, Shocktoberfest in Sinking Spring, PA.
Yep.
They have the Zombie Safari Hayride Tour, the Unknown 3.0, and Prison of the Dead and Ground Assault.
Yep, we've been there a few times. It's been
I
a
like
couple
the
years.
prison.
The prison's amazing. And the Unknown's usually pretty good, too. They changed it since we went, because it was the 2.0 when we last went.
Yes.
John, our correspondent, comes in with, I think the Hayride for Headless is doing walkthrough or drive-through this year. If it's walkthrough, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Completely fine with that. I'd love every second of that. Drive-through, they can be fun. But I don't know why they would do that with all the other houses open. Because you can only get COVID on the Hayride?
I don't can't stop.
All right, so That's Shocktoberfest. Next up is one we haven't been to since pretty much the start of this show. Actually, the start of the website.
Yes.
Go ahead.
October 28th, Fright Factory in South Philly, PA.
Yep, going back to South Philly. Gonna be a good time. See how they build. It's a different kind of attraction, but it's really interesting, especially the building you're in.
It was fun when we went. It was a good time.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to getting back.
Yep. And that's a good one. And we have a couple more, but we may be adding more and throwing stuff in. Like I said, this is schedule 1.0. This may change over time. Who knows? All right. So continue us on, dear.
And then October 29th, we are headed to Halloween Nights at ESP Philadelphia.
Eastern State
Eastern-
Penitentiary.
Yes, I forgot about that. I still want to call it Eastern State. Like,
It still is. It's Halloween
yeah,
Nights at
but-
Eastern State.
this should be interesting to go to.
See what happens. It is now home to 4 attractions. They said 4 walkthroughs. There's a ton of shit to do. I'm for haunters, so we're gonna talk about the attractions. It has Delirium, Machine Shop, and the Crypt. There was another one. I wasn't sure if it was their walkthrough or not. The website was a little confusing, but I guess we'll go and find out. They still have Capote Cell sitting there. They still have a couple other things.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right. Keep us going for our last one.
Then we're going to go October 30th to Frightland.
Brightland, we went their opening weekend last year, and they weren't completely ready, which is completely understandable because we're at the end of a pandemic and finding people to do anything last year was a fucking joke.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see. I wanted to go to Frightland end of season.
I don't think we've ever done that. We always done middle or beginning. So this is the first for us on October 30th.
Yep. Going that late.
They're in Middletown, Delaware.
Oh yeah, Valley of Fear. That will be September 23rd so far. I'm interested about these upgrades you're speaking of. But we don't give anything away on the...
No, we don't.
So I'm going to let that be, but you got my mind turning, brother. All right, so that's Frightland. This may or may not be our last haunt. Yeah, it is your opening night. It's just the way it worked out. Some are opening early, some are opening later. I try to keep the closer ones on Friday because it's just easier with me coming back from work, food pickup, stuff like that. We could easily get to a haunt in an hour. So I kept all the close ones to Friday. It's going to kill me on some Mondays, but it's only 6 weeks, and I love doing it, so it's fine. All right, so we'll take Frightland down. Now, we will have our correspondent, John, if he's still in here.
You didn't go through the attractions.
Oh,
Frightland.
I'm messing up. Let me put that
now
back
hiring.
up. You can't fire me. You can't even turn this on. All right, we have Brightland in Middleton, Delaware. It is made up of Horror Hayride, The Haunted Barn, Adalia Manor, Fear, Ravenwood Cemetery, The Attic, Zombie Town, Zombie Prison. It's going to be a good time.
It is.
John, you got to message me later and let me know which ones you're getting to so we can add it to the list. I'll send you our full calendar and then we'll go from there. Sound good? All right. So we have one definitely covered by the correspondent. And he said this was going to be October 13th or something right there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So we have, you can scroll that.
He said,
I don't remember. We're not used to this much activity in the Instagram.
I know.
It doesn't matter. We're going to do another one of these anyway. All right, so Universal Orlando Halloween Horror
Oh,
Nights,
October 3rd to the 11th.
October 3rd
Thanks,
to the
John.
11th. Right now, this consists of the Universal Monsters, Werewolf, Dracula, and Frankenstein attraction, Halloween 1978, and then a Black Phone slash. Is it Nope?
I
It was
think
two movies.
that's
No, 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 no. It
no.
was
It's
Black
Black
Phone
Phone.
and Freaky.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't get the Freaky, but whatever. The only thing that's gonna get me to Universal is
Nightmare.
a Nightmare on Elm Street house this year. That's the only way I'm coming.
Maybe next year they'll have it.
Maybe, but we could easily sneak in right before Field of Scrapes if they do a Nightmare house. That's the
Yes,
only thing
because
that's
they
gonna drag.
open early.
They do September 2nd,
So we could make that our first instead of
Yep.
Field of
which
Screams.
just feels blasphemous.
I know. We always kick off with Field.
And last year, our correspondent hit up Fright Haven in Stratford, Connecticut. Not sure if he's making the trip back up this year, but he had fun at it, so I wanted to mention it as a possibility. Another one I don't have the logo for is Waldorf Estate of Fear. They're not open on Sundays, a couple I think, but it's tough. It just filled up so fast that I wasn't leaving them out for some certain reason. But if we could double up one night, we'll throw them in there.
Yes. I mean, like I said, it's possible we could do, and we have done it, 2 in a night.
Yeah, but I made the schedule to not kill us.
Yeah, it's 6 weeks. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, but it's a so that's if you don't count the HHN and just what we're going to, it's 22 haunts, 76 walkthroughs.
A lot.
It's gonna be awesome. I am so excited.
Get my steps in.
Oh, we're gonna get some steps in. I might have to buy another polo. I might wear this one out. The store might be changing. I'm gonna play that video now so you can see what we have right now. But I may be taking it to Vistaprint because the shipping on
John
this.
said he's definitely going to try and head back to Pure Terror Scream Park in New York and Scream again in Florida.
Okay, for those guys out there, we're possible stop at Pure Terror Scream Park, which I still haven't made it to, and Screamageddon, which is always outstanding out in Florida. So we'll get that all prepared when I do the final. I think we won't release the final date until our upcoming season review show, where we have all of them from the thing going and everything. And then I'll make a video for that with all the dates and everything.
Okay.
All right, so that sounds good. John, yeah, hit me up with some other ones. I mean, shit, that's 23, 24, 25. That's 25 now as a group.
Yep.
It's a lot of haunts. It's definitely going to be our most ambitious season. I'm excited for this season. We have a ton of stops. And honestly, the way we did this is we're only really going far twice other than our vacation.
Yeah.
And we're on vacation, so it doesn't matter how far we go. It's only 6 hours.
And who knows? Like, if we're driving back and we see a sign for something we're close to, we could always take a detour.
And I'm sure there is a haunted attraction in Salem somewhere that's opened all week. They'd be dumb not to.
Yeah. I still have to look at stuff. I haven't done anything about that yet.
Yeah, we'll see. We're planning on 2 nights in Salem, I think we said.
Yeah.
Then driving up to Haunted Overload, which is only an hour. And then on the way back home, we're going to hit Headless Horseman.
Yes.
And then I did Shocktoberfest because they're not that far. So it's an easy Sunday before we go back to the world. So, any questions on what we followed tonight, dear?
No.
No? All right. Well, that's the start of our scheduled planning.
Did you play the video of our stuff?
No, I'll do that now. that's our video. Buy some stuff. Like I said, I might be changing that whole store. Might be changing services. I may leave that up and just have 2 stores open, but that could get confusing. It's limited to the products we can do there. It also takes too long to ship. Like I can't even do hats on there, which is weird. I mean, I couldn't do this on Vistaprint anyway, but it lets me do something. But we're working on that. I just want better quality. I haven't not liked anything from Teespring. It just took a long time to get in.
John said when he was in Salem, he thinks there's 1 or 2 places that he saw.
Are they open during the week, big guy? Because we need it during the week. I imagine they would be. If they don't, there's a market for it. All right, so we just wanted to take a few minutes, go through our projected schedule number 1. Like I said, this could all be swapped. We could add stuff to things. I still have to work with John to see what he's doing.
Like you said, weather has a big part of it.
Weather has a big part. Hopefully we have a light season where we don't have to skip a lot. I don't mind rain. As long as the place don't shut down, I'll be there.
Yeah, we've been to places in snow.
Yep, we have. Very cool, very cool. We have... I know there's one more interview we want to try and get to. I got to reach out to her, Mickey from 13th Hour. I'm trying to do her and her husband. I think that'd be fun, because he's a manager there. Or part owner.
He's an owner.
Yep, part owner.
He's part owner.
Yep. So I think that'd be fun to have them 2 together. Or we could do individual. It's not a big deal to me. All right.
Schedule depends on who's available, what his schedule looks like.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure his schedule's a hot mess right now.
Oh, yeah.
They all are. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. This has been fun. This is schedule 1.0 preview. Just give you an idea of the ones we're looking at. I will finalize the schedule by August 15th and start reaching out to the haunts and let them know that we'll be there. So that way we can meet with whoever wants to meet.
Yep. We have to reach out to Tim. I'm sure we'll see him at Fields.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to do one together. We'll see how that works out. We always say that.
Yeah, we always say that, but we always get busy, and we always say we're going to do something during off season.
Yep. And he's going to Jamaica for a week during the season too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Jamaica's nice too.
Yes.
All right, we're rambling. So I'm gonna turn this off. Thanks for checking out Halloween Haunts 365.com, the podcast, our schedule show. See how it all plays out. This is the initial. No guarantees. There's only like 4 days on here that are exactly guaranteed. Well, 6 actually that are definitely happening. But other than that, we went by last year's schedule, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Yeah.
All I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Oh, this has been Halloween Haunts 365.com, the podcast, where every day is haunt season. Goodbye.
Bye.